So we're going to have a little talk about sponge filters and what I do with my sponge filters when they turn up to make them more efficient. So if you know how a sponge filter works, let's take this off. Obviously that's the sponge on the outside, and that bit that I just took off is the lid. And inside here is two cages with a little pipe running down the middle of them. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut the pipe out. Right, the same on that one. Now I've got one I've already done. I just pop that on one side. Get the other one over here. And the two bits. So if I just take this off again. Why is everything easy one-handed? Take the filter off again. There we go. Over there. So as you can see, I've cut the inside out, and what you're left with is these. Now don't throw these away because I found them really handy. If you need a little bit off the end as a connector for an air pipe, and they work really well, we'll put them to one side. So let's take the bottom off. As you can see straight through it now. There's nothing in the way. We'll just put that back on its base, or bottom of its base, and we're going to get our air stone. So the air stones I use are Ziss non-clog. I've used them for years, and I don't have any problem with them at all. They come in a little packet with extra little felts and extra spacers, so you can put more felt pads in it, take them out, whichever. And they work like this. So that's a Ziss air stone in there, non-clog. You see two felt pads in it, and the camera focuses. Now I've got it tight and really tight because I like a nice fine bubble. But if you undo it, which isn't easy to do one-handed, but you'll see the bubbles are a lot bigger and a lot noisier, which I don't like, noisiness already. Now you can add more felt pads, you can add more spacers, but I like it nice and quiet like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our cage. No, not that one. This one that we've already done. And we're going to get our top. Check it's top and not bottom. Yep. That's top. Pop it off again. Here we go, pop it off again. I'm going to turn it over, and we're going to take our non-clog Ziss air stone and just pop it right in there. Now you see that hangs down dead straight where the pipes did, but you've got more control over this air stone than you have with what comes inside the sponge filter, because you can't control them at all, but you can control this. We'll put that back together, and we'll pop that on top. So I don't know if you can see that air stone just in there like that. And then what that will allow me to do is, as you've just seen with this one, if I want to increase the air, if I want to increase the size of the bubble or decrease the size of the bubble, I can just whip the top off and either loosen it or tighten it up. If I want to even finer bubble, I can just take one of those felt pads out and just have one in, and it would be a really fine bubble. I don't think I can do that one-handed, but we'll have a go. And we don't drop it all over the place. Get it back on again, one-handed. No? It's a lot finer bubble now than it was a minute ago. Now you can run it like that. I just tend to leave them as they are when they come in, and then if I need to add or remove at a later date, I can do that. So that's how that works. We'll leave that one in there for now. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab our sponge, Take the top off again if I can. After we take the bottom off. Feed it back through the middle. Turn it upside down. Pop the bottom back on. Which is that way round. And then we need our weighted base, which is just over here. Weighted base. So we'll turn the whole thing over and pop it onto its weighted base. There we go. And now what you need, or what you should have, they all come with draw pipes. I get my filters from these guys. Never had a problem with them. So the draw pipe goes on top. This, as the name says, draws more water, makes the filter more efficient, in my opinion anyway. That's just my theory on it. Makes it more efficient, and these are perfect for fry tanks. They're good for all round filtration as well, not just for fry, but if you've got a tank, they're perfect for that. And then all you do is you run your pipe down the middle, connect to that little nipple in there, and then that goes off to your air pump. So yeah, cracking filters. And if you want them to work more efficient, then have a go at doing that. We'll put that to one side. On another note, as you can see this air stand running here. Now this is running off a USB charged air pump. I have four of these, and I have them for a reason. If my power goes out, the one thing that's going to keep the fish alive is air. Let me bring this tank towards me. Lean over. Is air. Your fish will survive to some degree without heat and filtration for a short period. They'll definitely survive without light for a short period. But what they won't survive with is, or will survive without, is air. So if your power goes out, what are you going to do about it? Well, what I did about it, we haven't had a power cut, but just in case, I bought a power bank and some USB air pumps. Now this one, I can plug 2 USB air pumps into there, and then obviously I can split the airline, join it, put T's into it, and run multiple air stones off the same pump. This power bank will keep my air pumps running for 2-3 days, 24/7. Hopefully by then the power would have come back on. If you run it, I'm only running cold water fish, so heat's not a real problem. The fry won't like it, but they'll survive for a couple of days without it. If you're running tropical, I'm not too sure how long your fish would survive without the heat, and what you could do about it. But I definitely know that they won't survive without air for any period of time. So that's just what I did. I got myself a power bank, and hopefully we won't have any power cuts. And if we do, I'm all ready to go. But that video wasn't about that. It was just as I had it out to demonstrate the air stone, I thought I'd show you and discuss that bit. It was about these and my little hack for them. Anyway, I hope you like the video. If you do, think about giving it a thumbs up. Think about subscribing. It all helps the channel. And the next video will be part 3 of the build for the retail unit, which I'm just about getting done. I'm still missing some lights which haven't turned up, and I've got no idea where they are. And it's been really bad weather today, so I've got nothing done today. So I'll put the video out tomorrow after I get as far as I can, and then whenever the lights turn up and I get the final bits finished, I'll pop that on the end of the video. Okay, hope you like this. Cheers. See you on the next one. Bye.